Imagine a world where the wind carries away not just the soil, but the very hopes of a nation. Homes buried under layers of dust, children coughing as the air turns to sand, and families uprooted in search of survival. This was the Dust Bowl, a catastrophe that turned America's breadbasket into a wasteland during the 1930s. But beyond the dust storms and migration lies a story of resilience and forgotten lessons we cannot afford to ignore. Causes of the Dust Bowl. The Dust Bowl didn't happen overnight. Decades of over-farming and reckless land use had stripped the soil of its natural defenses. When the drought came in the early 1930s, the land simply couldn't hold. Massive dust storms, known as black blizzards, began sweeping across states like Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas, smothering everything in their path. Forgotten stories of survival, but beneath the chaos were human stories. Stories of those who refused to give up. Like 12-year-old Dorothy, who kept a diary of the dust storms as her family fled Oklahoma. Or the Higgins family, who turned their car into a mobile home as they journeyed to California hoping for a better future. The Dust Bowl didn't just destroy crops, it tore apart lives. Families buried their loved ones who succumbed to dust pneumonia. Children stopped playing outdoors as the skies turned black, while communities clung to whatever shred of hope they could find. Government response. In the face of despair, the government intervened. President Franklin D. Roosevelt launched the New Deal, introducing programs like the Civilian Conservation Corps and Soil Conservation Service. Farmers were taught sustainable practices, windbreaks were planted, and the land was gradually healed. But for many families, the scars of the Dust Bowl never faded. Lessons for today. The Dust Bowl serves as a powerful reminder of how human actions can wreak havoc on the environment. Today, as we face challenges like climate change and soil erosion, the lessons of the 1930s are more relevant than ever. Will we learn from history, or are we doomed to repeat it? Closing reflection. The Dust Bowl wasn't just an environmental disaster, it was a test of the human spirit, a story of survival, resilience, and rebuilding. But how much longer can we keep testing nature's limits? As we sign off, we leave you with this question. What can we do today to ensure tomorrow's skies remain clear?